All right, so welcome back. Video number 3, right? We're kind of on the roll here. So in the last one, I want to kind of be on that same roll here. In the last one, we talked about health as well. So we were talking about focus and meditate, happy, healthy. You know what I mean? Things like that. Gonna just continue to focus on the health as well and talk more about health. And what I want to talk about more is kind of like um, the things I like to eat or how I just go about managing my own diet before I actually start to apply the my actual new like way of thinking and way of eating type eat. So uh, what I've noticed actually is a lot in my diet, but I also have cut back a lot on recently, so I can be able to keep it in my diet is rice, particularly white rice. I love jasmine rice. No rice like jasmine rice. It's just freaking awesome. But I used to like, for example, I used to get like what like probably like 1 2 scoop. I mean like one big ass scoop or two medium sized scoops where like so you got a plate of rice and then you got some chicken and then you got some veggies and then you maybe got some freaking bread and shit like that. But that's how I used to eat freaking before I wanted to cut down and be able to actually manage my diet. And what's freaking crazy is I've actually been keeping up with my weight for a minute here before I actually decided to start doing these videos and just fun facts on the thing I do and shit like that. But so I currently weigh like I want to say I currently weigh like 176, 175 ish. I usually been fluctuating from the 171 to 177 range, which is really good for me. I the biggest I ever got to was about like 205, and I wasn't like abs like abnormously big type beat, but like I felt freaking fat and fucking sluggish and fucking just always just like just slower, because like obviously you heavier, you're slower, right? But lately I cut back on the rice, you know what I mean? Because it's that good, you know what I mean? There's so many things you do rice, and then if you put gravy on the rice, that's a whole another thing, you know what I'm saying? My people's from the island, so we used to do everything in rice whenever it came to struggle meals, you know what I mean? Tuna fish and rice. I would do personally rice and honey. Sometimes I'll do just like the gravy from the leftover chicken because everybody got all the chicken and shit like that. So it's like rice be going on, and it's really good filler food and shit like that. So but you might want to always cut back on the rice. It's not always that good. You know what I'm saying? That should be getting heavy. You know what I'm saying? Um, bread. Honestly, I love bread. Once again, I don't know if every islander is like our family, but you know what I mean. Freaking bread's fucking schmack a lot. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I eat bread by itself. You know what I'm saying? When you know what I'm saying, freaking just like with the rice and honey. You know what I'm saying? Hit it with the bread and honey. You know what I'm saying? Just I mean, you can do whatever you want with that. You know what I'm saying? But once again, that's another thing that you can't really be like abusing this shit because just because it's a filler food, you know what I'm saying? It's really is really why it can become very harmful and bad and like very fatty, make you fat. You know what I'm saying? Make you feel freaking bloated at times too, because say you freaking eating bread and then you drink some water. You know what I mean? The bread soaks up that water, it expands, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And like I don't really have like no beef with like bigger people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call them fat, it's a derogatory term. But however, I'm going to be honest with you, know what I mean? Like there ain't no really reason for people to be like how I like to put it, that damn big. Because if you that damn big, you gonna tell me be honest with me. And I ain't sending no shots and no I ain't talking no shit, but just be honest with me, right? Because when I got to 205, right? And that's not heavy, that's not big or whatever. But when I got to 205, I remember there was one time where I felt I had ate myself to fucking contention and contentment and actually surpassed that, and I was actually overstuffed. And if you know what overstuffed feels like if you're explaining it as overstuffed, right? There's stuffed, you know what I mean, and then there's overstuffed, right? And then there's underfed, right? We ain't underfed, obviously. I'm not talking to you people who are underfed. That's on y'all. Y'all got that eat your greens. You know what I'm saying? But feeling over fucking stuffed, bro. You telling me, right? You don't regret eating all that goddamn food? Like, not in a sense of that shit was good, but in a sense of this shit don't have me fucking feeling good. Oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? You know that hell gonna be a fat shit. Or if you ate something with fucking dairy in it, probably gonna have either the runs or the total opposite. You're gonna be fucking backed up for goddamn who knows how long. You see what I'm saying? And these are the things that make us fucking fat. You know what I'm saying? If you're not constantly monitoring your diet, you know what I mean, or just your what you consume. You know what I'm saying? Whether if it's soda, water, tea, juice, anything, bro, from the liquids to the solids to everything in between. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to monitor that stuff because all that will play a big, like, essential role in becoming better and becoming healthier. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, health is wealth. How you supposed to get to that wealth if you don't got the health? You know what I'm saying? Health is freaking wealth, right? But and don't forget, you always gotta focus. Fo- fo- focus. Focus. Okay. So, um, vegetables is also another big key thing. You know what I'm saying? Always eat your greens. Find the greens that you like. Not everybody likes the same greens. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta find the greens that you like, and you gotta find why you like them and how they're good for you. Because you can't just be eating shit you don't know why you eating it just because you say you like it. That's not enough, my nigga. You just can't be on some, oh, I like this, like the way it tastes, and like the and how it's usually made and prepared for me. Oh no, you need to know why it's good. You know what I'm saying? Um, if it gives you energy, I like it because it gives me energy. That's how I respond to it, okay? And if it's giving you energy, understand how it's prepared and why it's giving you energy. Is it giving you energy because that is what that vegetable just does naturally to you, you know what I'm saying? Or is it sugars in the in other fatty acids or whatever that gives you energy because you just overall like the freaking shit, right? But find your freaking vegetables. Me personally, um, I find myself liking carrots. I really like carrots. I like. I mean, green beans aren't bad. I don't really eat broccoli like that because it's not really real. It's like some man-made, like extracted from cauliflower type beet. I like cauliflower. Cauliflower is not too bad. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I eat my greens, bro, but I'm not someone who's gonna tell you, oh, I fucking love them. I goddamn love goddamn vegetable. No, no. I simply know that I need to like them and use them just like we use all other tools like our phones and whatever to continue getting to what we want to get to, which is the bigger picture of what we want. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own bigger picture, right? So you got to understand, right, why you consume these things and why you like to consume these things and what you should consume for the overall greater good of yourself and your true intentions of what and why you want to become great. You know what I'm saying? But moving on, you know what I'm saying? Proteins, you know what I'm saying? I'm be honest with you. There's really only two main proteins I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to guess. I'm just kidding, I'm not giving you 2 minutes to guess. They're fish and chicken in that order specifically. I know, obviously, you see the color of my skin. I'm just gonna like chicken. That's why I said fish first. Yeah. Okay. Focus. Okay. Fish. Right. If you know, bro, in the islands, bro, they're all surrounded by fishes. Why? They're on an island. Boom, bang, duh. You know what I'm saying? You're probably gonna have a way bigger, way greater access to freaking fish than it would be any other fucking protein like chicken or freaking cows or fucking whatever, right? But me personally, fish should go smack. Whether all you really only got to season that whole, you can do season it like to your liking, season it lightly, season it heavily. Usually a little bit of season, some oil, and some motherfucking veggies. I would recommend onion, bell pepper, and like the sweet peppers. Bro, smack, bro. And I really don't even mind going through a freaking just a little snippet and getting a little cut of like how I would make fucking my fish type shit, whatever fish it is. I preferably like salmon. Salmon is actually known for its omega 3, which is in its omega 3 fatty acids. Is very rich in that, I would say, or that's what I've read and that's what I understand it to have. I haven't always just naturally liked salmon because I have my own honey teriyaki salmon that I used to always make whenever I had my little food business and shit. But yeah, you get it. Fish, chicken, smack chicken. You can literally cook the chicken exactly how I explained to you to cook the fish. Just get some good veggies to put it with. Get some good seasoning. Get some good. I prefer olive oil. I don't really like other oils, but unless it's an oil that's derived from a vegetable or a plant or whatever, right? Those are the type of oils that I prefer to cook with. Haven't got. I don't even really like avocado like that because of the consistency. But I've always wanted to try avocado oil. I actually might take some time to actually try that shit. To be honest with you. But once again, I like the fish, especially salmon, for the omega 3 fatty acids because it's very beneficial for the heart and the brain. Mainly proteins in the brain. That's what I looked it up for, to be honest with you, because I wanted to make sure I was getting the best protein from my goddamn brain. Yeah. Um. I never really like considered it, but whenever I looked it up, it said you always want to monitor the fats that you take, and especially monitor the fats, the saturated and trans fats that are found in fried foods and shit like that. That's why I am a big advocate of olive oil. You know what I'm saying? Um, just I recently started to like actually put like not really like seeds particularly, but I want to work into a little bit of seeds, find some good seeds that I like. But seeds and nuts. Pause. Me personally, not those, but the ones that are for edible consumptions. Um, not you animalistic ass niggas eating humans and shit. But you get it. Uh, Monitor your fats. Whenever I learn more about that, I'll be able to give you more of an insight on like my fat intake and what I see most in my diet that gives me my positive fat intake. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is another really good thing to talk about. Your portion, like your portion size, and whenever you're eating, like understand why you eat the portions you do and why you're gonna need the portions you're eating for whatever you're eating it for. Because obviously, whenever you're snacking, it's not the same thing as dining in. You know what I mean, on a full meal, right? And then like I wouldn't actually say my full meal is the same size as my breakfast meal. You know what I'm saying? I would say my breakfast meal is a little bit smaller than my actual like lunch and like dinner meal. And that's because like I'm just waking up. I don't really think I should be fucking loading up on a whole fucking platter. You see what I'm saying? So that's just me personally. I mean, get some eggs, maybe a little bread, and whether if it's like a toast or a waffle type shit, and then maybe a little protein, whether if it's a sausage or turkey sausage. I don't really fuck with bacon because the pork shit, nasty shit. They bathe in mud, so why would you eat something that bathes in mud? It's kind of like common sense. They also eat anything. Why would you eat something that eats anything? That's like eating mud bugs, aka them creepy crawlers. Like I ain't gonna cap. I'll testify here. I sometimes eat shrimp. You know what I'm saying? I ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Some shrimp pasta. We going some macaronis, but that's it. Shouldn't be eating that shit, to be honest with you. That's the small bug version of a pig. Okay, the moles just bathe in mud. They eat anything, even if it's dead. You know what I mean, or decaying or whatever, right? Probably shouldn't eat that shit. Whether if it's crabs, shrimp, what are them mud bugs? Fucking crawfish. Fuck that shit. Way too much work to get that crawfish. But if it's already done for me, it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not too bad. I ain't gonna knock it. But eat everything around it, like the corn and the fucking potatoes, cause I ain't gonna cap to you that crawberry be smacking sometimes. Taste of it, you know what I'm saying. But give me the potatoes and the goddamn corn, okay? I'll just take that. But yeah, you already know it. You already know it. You want to monitor your portions, you know what I'm saying? You want to be eating too much because, you know, like I was talking about earlier, you know what I mean? If you're eating too much, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to be fucking overstuffed. And if you're eating something that's not good for you and you're overstuffed, why would you fucking do it? For real, why? Um, and then lastly for today, you know what I'm saying, because we're coming up on the time that I like to keep these around that I feel like aren't too freaking long yet, since I'm just going on a good little low key positive health as wealth rant, right? Hydration. Drink plenty of water. Honestly, I prefer for you to only drink water, but that isn't what people do, obviously, right? Not even me. I specifically only now I've only been drinking water and tea, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I have my little celebratory days. Social drinking is isn't frowned upon, obviously. But if you're going out socially and drinking out consistently, it's not good. Don't do that shit, nigga. Have you fucking water. Have you a little sweet tea. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? The juices here and there are good, but preferably, you know what I mean, some type of water or some type of tea with fucking um, natural sweeteners. You know what I'm saying? That being honey or agave, things like that. Uh, I've actually wanted to start working agave back into my diet as far as my natural sweetener, not just honey, because I've noticed that honey has depending on the honeys that you get, well, the ones that I've been getting have fucking over 17 grams, well, over like 10 to 15 grams of sugar, which is no bueno. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay underneath the 7 mark of sugar. That's kind of on the high scale too, kind of depending on what you're doing with the sugar. Um, so drink lots of water. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in the hot climate, because people be passing out here. They really do. But yeah, I want to tell y'all thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next health is wealth rant.